Hey Canucks fans, let's talk about defensemen today, as NCAA free agent Akito Hirose has signed with the team, and Quinn Hughes is starting to get more love in the Norris Trophy conversations. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Wednesday, March the 29th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Tonight, a double stream. 10 p.m. It's for members only, so I will post that on that's posted now on my community tab. And then at 11 p.m. a stream for absolutely everyone. So if you want to do double duty tonight, you are more than welcome to do so. And one other quick announcement before I get into these two defensemen is I will be postponing the meetup that I originally planned for this Sunday, April the 2nd. I talked about this on my live stream last night. Everything's fine, everything is good, but due to a few factors combined, I thought it would be best that we not meet this Sunday and instead look to get together later in the spring. Maybe my first ever CCC bowling tournament of some sort. But thank you for your understanding. If you made plans to come out, I apologize, but I want to give you as much notice as I could. Before we get to Quinn Hughes, let's go to Akito Hirose. This is one name that I will actually pronounce properly, being of Japanese descent. I'm half Japanese, and so is he. And whether you go Akito or Akito, the last name is indeed Hirose. It's not Hirose, it's not Hirose, it's Hirose, as S-E in Japanese is pronounced say. So Akito Hirose, he was an NCAA free agent, and the Canucks assigned him to a one-year deal that includes this year. We say, well, what the heck? Why are you only signing him for 8 games? Well, basically, it means that he can sign his second contract, a true pro contract, as an RFA as early as this summer, and he has no leverage, and the Canucks still have all the bargaining power, so to speak. So in essence, this was probably something that he agreed on, probably something he desired, considering he's 23 years old, going on to 24, obviously, and that he wanted to get to his second contract sooner as a 23-year-old player already. So no big deal. That's only for 1 year. That means the Canucks will at least get him into some of these games, maybe not all 8, but at least get him into some of these games down the home stretch, see what they have in Hirose, and then see if they end up making him a contract offer for next season. That could be 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, whatever they want to do. Now, Hirose played 3 years at Michigan State University. This past season, he had 27 points in 38 games, so not bad for a defenseman. And over 3 years with them, he had something like almost 70 points in just under 110 games. So basically 2 points out of every 3 games, or 0.65 points per game or so. Prior to that, he played 4 years in Salmon Arm in the BCHL. He is from Calgary, born in Calgary, and of course half Japanese, half Caucasian descent. So I'm excited. I'm half Japanese myself. I like half Japanese players. A lot of good half Japanese players that have been in the league so far. And we'll see what he can do. He's 6 feet tall, 175 pounds or so. And everything I've read about him, everything I've seen about him, shows that he's a puck-moving defenseman. He's great at activating, especially in the offensive zone. He's got a really, really good vision and a good hockey IQ. So if it sounds like I'm describing Quinn Hughes, I kind of am. But obviously, he's not a big guy at 6 feet, 175. So I've already heard people talking about, is he big enough to play? Is he strong enough? Is he durable enough to play? I guess we'll see. But we can look forward to another good puck-moving defenseman. And now we have Quinn Hughes, Filip Hronek, even though he struggled a bit last night. You still have Jack Rathbone in the system that some of us want to see more of. And now we have Akito Hirose. Now, speaking of Rathbone, he's on the left side as well. So now when you're looking at a depth chart for next year, you're potentially looking at Hughes, OEL, Wolanin, Rathbone, Hirose, and that's not even considering Travis Dermott if he indeed re-signs with the club. So something to keep an eye on for sure. Hirose was at practice already today wearing number 36. We'll see. The Canucks don't play again until Friday, so maybe he does get in the lineup when the Canucks host the Flames. Now, Quinn Hughes, another 3 points last night, continuing his monstrous season. In fact, Rick Tocchet called him a monster, and in a good way. And Quinn Hughes is continuing to improve to better his record for the Canucks defenseman, most points in a single season. He's now at 72 points this season. Now, a few people would ask me a couple months ago, do you think he would get any nod for consideration for the Norris Trophy? Then more talk about a month ago, and especially in the last week now that he's broken records, he continues to put up points. And now he's the second highest scoring defenseman behind only Erik Karlsson. And of course, when you talk about Norris Trophy, you have to talk about Erik Karlsson. So I looked up the Norris Trophy criteria, and it's the best defenseman, or the defenseman that shows the best all-around ability at the position. So obviously, defenseman, you have to be able to play defense, but it also doesn't say that you can't have offense. It's all-around ability. And I think that was the knock or the dig or the benefit of what Karlsson's done. Karlsson has 91 points as a defenseman in 74 games. It's awesome. It's huge as a offensive dynamo for the San Jose Sharks. Quinn Hughes now is in second place. He has 72 points in 70 games. So he's a full 19 points behind Erik Karlsson. I get that, but this isn't highest scoring defenseman award. It's best defenseman. You look at plus minus, I know it's not the best stat. We should really look at analytics and stuff, but plus minus is still there. They still track it for a reason. Quinn Hughes is plus 18. Erik Karlsson is minus 16. So that's a 34 plus minus difference, 34 net difference. Quinn Hughes plus 18, Erik Karlsson minus 16. It doesn't tell the complete story, but it certainly tells a bit of a story that Erik Karlsson's on the ice for a lot more times that the other team scores than when his team scores, even though he's a defenseman and you're supposed to try and keep pucks out of your net. Now, obviously there's other factors than your own individual play. There's your defense partner, there's your three forwards, there's your goaltender especially, and there's quality of shot, quality of opposition, all those things. But the Canucks are 19 points ahead of San Jose in the standings. So if you're saying that Erik Karlsson may still win the Norris, or is the favorite to win the Norris because he has 91 points, what about his defensive game, how he contributes to your defensive game? Whereas Quinn Hughes, sure, he's got 19 fewer points, but he's plus 34 more, basically 18 plus 16. He's a way better plus minus player, and his team is 19 points clear of the San Jose Sharks in the standings. So does that mean Quinn Hughes should get more consideration because his team's better, or does that mean he should get less consideration because his team is better? So you can kind of go both ways. But I think, I'm not just being a homer, I'm really not, but in looking at what Quinn Hughes has done offensively, in the leadership he's showing, in the increased role he's taking, eating monster minutes, and of course improving on his defensive play, yes, I've thought about it, I've reflected on it. I do think Quinn Hughes should be a candidate for the Norris Trophy. Is he going to be a finalist? Finalist is only 3. You know, Karlsson's going to be one of those 3. Other names that have garnered some thought, of course, Dougie Hamilton, Josh Morrissey, Cale Makar, Adam Fox, Hampus Lindholm, and there's 7 that I just named right there. So, Roman Josi always there as well. So there's 8 guys. Is Quinn Hughes in the top half of those 8? Is he in the top 3? I don't know. I don't know if the voting's already done. I think it goes until the end of the season, or at least until the last week of the season. I think Quinn Hughes still has time to change a lot of minds and a lot of hearts. So we'll see. But it's wonderful that we're talking about such a great player on our team and in our city, and hopefully for years and years to come. So Canucks fans, let me know in the chat what you think. Should Quinn Hughes get some consideration for the Norris Trophy? And let me know if you're at all excited about Akito Hirose signing with the club. Don't forget, 10 p.m. members live stream, 11 p.m. live stream for everyone. I hope to see you tonight. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training and Weight Loss. And thank you to legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for watching. Always appreciate you. Never take you for granted. Subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, and leave a comment with your thoughts on Hughes and Hirose. H and H. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.